of cooking gas amid the West Asia war and the supply chain disruption. Refineries have been directed to ramp up LPG production and divert key hydrocarbon streams to LPG pool. Now, moving on, the country is facing a fresh cooking gas crunch. The shortage is also hitting businesses hard. Restaurants and hotels across the city say the supply of 19 kg commercial LPG cylinders have been disrupted. My colleague Ankur Mishra brings us detailed ground report around the Bharat Gas in Vadala. Let's listen in.
ET now has reached on the ground to assess the situation of LPG cylinders, and what we have been told by the delivery agents till now that yes, there is a time which is taken for the delivery, and normally it could have taken a day or two, but now it is taking at least 8 to 15 days. Sir, कितना टाइम लग रहा है अभी इस गैस सिलेंडर का जो डिलीवरी होने में?
टाइम लग रहा है अभी तो फिलहाल हमारे एरिया का कम से कम 15 दिन लग रहे हैं.
15 दिन. So I am there at Vadala currently, where you heard that it is taking at least 15 days for delivery of these gas cylinders. For of course hotels, the situation is completely stopped. But government has not said anything that there is an official ban for commercial booking of something. But even for the retail, the time taken is 1 to 2 weeks, which it is taking. If you book the gas today, it will take at least 2 weeks to reach. Now the situation has deteriorated ever since, especially after Sunday, after the closure of the Straits of Hormuz, and whereby the impact has been there on LPG cylinder. Everybody is hoping that the time may be reduced so that the LPG booking and the reaching time at home can later on it can decrease.
Now, the NRAI has written a fresh letter to the government seeking urgent clarity on the supply of commercial LPG cylinders to restaurants. In the letter, the industry body has flagged a communication issued by All India LPG Distributors Federation, which reportedly categorizes restaurants as non-essential commercial establishment. Ankur is joining us now live with more details on this. Ankur, tell us more.
Right. So the NRAI has actually written a new letter to government, and this is after the last letter which was already written regarding the non-availability of LPG cylinder for commercial use. Now, in this letter, it has been specified that although government has given a clarification that there is no particular order given by government regarding the banning of the commercial use of LPG. However, if you see on ground, there is no availability of LPG, and therefore the association is urging government intervention to clarify, to take a definitive route, and the availability of commercial use of LPG should be there for restaurants as well. And because there is a problem which has been faced by the restaurants, and that is not in 1 or 2 particular cities, but different cities, it has been reported that 10 to 20% impact has already been happened, and if the situation continues, it can deteriorate further. It can reach to 50%, and later on the number can increase. But for now, NRAI has written another letter flagging the letter by All India LPG Distributors Federation, which has categorized restaurants as non-essential commercial establishment, and they have already intervened, and they have already urged to government that the government should step in so that the situation can be eased for restaurants.
Right, Ankur, thank you so much for getting us those details. Now, government sources tell ET now that OMCs are in touch with various restaurant associations trying to understand their concerns. Prakash gets us more details on how government is easing LPG concerns.
Well, the government sources are saying that they are aware about the fact. In